Welcome back, Monster Kids. This week we are drawing Gezora. I did a Patreon voter poll for which kaiju deserved to be drawn the most, and believe it or not, Gezora was the winner, further proving that no monster is too weird to have fans. So Gezora comes from the film Space Amoeba, which is better known to American viewers as Yog Monster from Space. Why it's called Yog Monster from Space is kind of strange because there's no character in the movie, monster, human, alien, or otherwise, that's named Yog. The name, I am guessing, is taken from Yog-Sothoth, one of the great old ones from H.P. Lovecraft's mythology. Includes characters like Cthulhu or Azathoth or Shub-Niggurath, and can I say that name? No? I guess it's bleeped. I don't really understand why there's a Lovecraft connection made with the American version. I guess, it's aliens from space, so maybe that's it. Or maybe it's just because the tentacled image of Gezora on the advertising material might have been sort of a connection to the way that Cthulhu is usually presented. I guess there's also a passing similarity between the plot of Space Amoeba and The Color Out of Space, where you have a shapeless alien being that appears as just sparkly colors and it mutates animals and causes people to go insane. Maybe? Does that justify the Lovecraft connection? I don't know, but either way, it doesn't really affect the plot all that much. The real plot of it is just, more monsters on the rampage and more alien invasion. There's not really too much to this film that we haven't already seen in previous entries in the Toho series, Godzilla or otherwise, but it's still fun. I still like Space Amoeba. It's an enjoyable watch. It's kind of like Varan the Unbelievable, where it doesn't really get too much attention, but if you just want, a simple monster on the rampage story from Toho, and it's fun. Gezora is, strangely enough, very popular, and I can't really explain why that is, other than he just has a very fun design. It's just very silly, but it's also very eye-grabbing. He stands out so much more than the other monsters in the film. I mean, Ganime the crab, or the two Ganime crabs, are not really all that great. They're kind of ugly-looking, fuzzy crabs. Kameba the turtle is, he's alright, nothing wrong with him, but he doesn't really stick out in your memory all that much, the way that a certain other kaiju turtle that farts fire and flies around does. Gezora, though, he's undoubtedly the best part of the movie. It's a weird design. It's a lot of unintentionally funny moments just with how awkward the suitmation is and just how dumb the monster is too, just sticking his tentacles in fire and just... He's killed pretty easily. I don't think he never really had much of a film career other than just a stock footage appearance in Godzilla Final Wars, and anybody who played the Nintendo Godzilla game forever and ever ago will remember he was the weakest boss in the game. He would just hop around. I don't even think he was capable of inflicting any damage on you. He just jumped around and then you just hit him until he died. But you know what? No matter how dumb he is, no matter how weak he was in a fight or in a rampage, he's just one of those monsters you love no matter what. I can see why he won the poll. It's just a fun, goofy, strange character that sits in your memory. So we'll see which monster we draw on the next one. Thank you very much again to my Patreon backers for voting for Gezora and for all of the monsters they vote in these polls. And we'll see you next time, Kaiju Kitties. Bye-bye.